Hey everybody, Under here, and episode 102 was a unique one, wasn't it? I'm just gonna come right out and say it's probably my least favorite of the Tournament of Power episodes so far. The ones that are actually within the actual tournament, not the arc itself, but once the tournament started. My least favorite one. I get what they were doing though, right? They were trying to show a different aspect of fighting, a different aspect of anime with the magical girl thing, and they really went heavy on the tropes. And for one episode, just one episode, fine. They made fun of the whole, wasting time by recycling animation. And they could have just done tongue-in-cheek with just doing the first transformation. But in order to really drive home the point, they needed to repeat the animation a second time. And they did it. And I guess it was good for a bit of a gag. But usually when you do something like that, it kills the joke to time ratio. Because it's one joke you took about 5 minutes to deliver. So I thought that was I get that they really want to do this joke, so whatever. Whatever. But yeah, nothing really happened this episode, right? We got 3 eliminations. Two of the people from Universe 2, one of which being, what was that, Sue? I don't remember her name. The Beast Girl that's in the thumbnail there. She was eliminated by, as you can see, 17. And what this episode did more than anything else was make me feel like I was cheated, like the entire Dragon Ball community was cheated, by not having 17 around more after the Android arc. The Android saga was great. 17 never really got to interact positively too much. I mean, he got a little bit of banter with Piccolo once they decided that, each other was not the enemy, it was, Cell. But we really didn't get a lot of interactions with 17, and he is turning out to be freaking hilarious. I mean, one of the biggest things we have in Dragon Ball is the continuation of characters letting other characters power up and transform. And it's always cited as, but they're only doing it to, have a fair fight. It's all about the thrill of the fight. And this is a life or this is a death match. This is a death battle. If you lose, you're done. I mean, your whole universe is gone. And Beerus understands it. He gets really annoyed when Goku or anybody else just lets other people get an advantage on him. And 17's like, we're supposed to be trying to win, and they were sort of just screwing around, so I blasted them. It was that little joke inside of the larger reuse of animation joke. That was the best part. Honestly, that was the best part of this. We got to see 17 be snarky. Vegeta got to throw a few punches in. They kind of had the obligatory, it's Vegeta versus Ribrianne. We promised that in the opening, but they got that out of the way. That's fine. Ribrianne's really angry. This whole thing is about loving each other. I mean, all of Universe 2 is about pushing love, and it's not something that's going to affect anybody from Dragon Ball, from the Universe 7, right? I mean, Piccolo's not going to be affected. Vegeta's likely not going to be affected. Ten Shinhan, women's tried and they failed. Roshi, apparently his training has paid off. I have a feeling he's going to have a relapse, but who knows? Maybe he won't. Maybe he'll be able to deal with this entire Universe too. Ten Shinhan seems to be particularly proud of Roshi because I don't think anybody ever believed he'd be able to get over that aspect. So you have, in next episode, I mean, again, I don't know, we'll talk the preview, but nothing really happened in this episode. We had a couple fights. Universe 2 was introduced. They seem like they could be a force to be reckoned with, but they also, at the same time, feel like once their little joke is over, they're done. I don't see them sticking around for very long. We already lost one of the main 3. I have a feeling the one that was fighting Goku for a little bit is going to be gone next episode. Ribrianne might stick around to give Universe 2 representation throughout the entire tournament. I don't know. I don't think their universe is super powerful. It was even referenced in this that their mortal level is really low, but this little secret weapon they have is like their trump card. And be honest here, I forgot what universe it was. Was it Universe 9? Whatever universe it was that had all the cybernetic enhancements. They thought that was going to be their trump card, and they were so confident of that, and whatever, they got eliminated pretty quickly. I mean, they're not gone. They're not gone, but they do not have much time left. I mean, they've been torn apart. And one of the people they hyped up from that universe got just backhanded off the stage. I think he might have been one of the ones that Kaba knocked off. I don't know. He didn't last very long. He wasn't that big of a deal. Piccolo got a chance to fight a little bit, and the fight was cut short as his opponent became a bit of collateral damage. Again, another Universe 10. And Universe 10 just got, I mean, they're getting knocked around left and right. I think the whole point of this is that they're trying to sneak Universe 10 out, where you'll completely not realize that a universe is being eliminated. Because when Universe 9 was eliminated, we all knew it, right? They were eliminated in big chunks, and the final elimination was like their 3 toughest fighters by a combination of Goku and Vegeta going Super Saiyan Blue. It was intentional, in-your-face elimination. I think the next one, Universe 10, they're trickling people out so that when Universe 10 is completely eliminated, it's supposed to catch us by surprise. Like, what? They lost all those people? When? And, you know, us Dragon Ball fans who really read into the show, we're noticing it. We're noticing these people getting knocked out. So, yeah, this episode really didn't do much for me. I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. It will not be one that I go back and rewatch multiple times. I don't even have, like, a chronological, like, mental list of what I want to talk about, because things just happened. I mean, sure, there was a little moment where 18 shows up and sort of teases 17, like, hey, you having trouble? You want me to help? No? Alright, I mean, if you're having trouble against these people, just let me know. But, I mean, it was, nothing else really happened, you know. So, yeah, I'm glad 17 got a chance to shine. They hinted at 18. Oh, yes, the biggest thing to take away from this. In the beginning, they showed every universe, and there are 2 Namekians. 2 Namekians in Universe 6. So Piccolo's not getting eliminated for a long time, because there is no way they are going to show Piccolo there's no way they're not going to show Piccolo interacting with these 2 other Namekians. So we'll see where this goes. I think it's very interesting. It kind of just locked Piccolo in for the long haul, at least until those Namekians can be shown off. I'm sure this was already spoiled at some point. I mean, if it's not, this is huge news. That's one of the things this episode did, was just sneakily reveal 2 more Namekians. So that's really cool. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this review. This one's a much shorter one. There wasn't as much to talk about. I guess one thing I want to throw out there, my favorite of the magical girls was probably the one that got eliminated. I always like the whole beast-like character, the character that uses like raw instinct and savagery to fight. In a little way, and in a small way, 17 does as well, but he does more of a methodical hunter sort of thing as opposed to a savage hunter. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm rambling. I'll catch you all later with a review of episode 103.